Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, let's get started, shall we? Go ahead, Amit.
Yes, John. So today I'm working on currently N plus one issue which Jerry sent it to me. So it is going on. So it's so too many places, so it will take time. Today I will complete
Okay, just that one issue.
it. Yeah, N plus one issue. Yeah, it's like too many places it's calling, and yeah, that is only with me. And you did not send me anything new, John.
Okay. Are there any other N plus one issues, performance issues you can look at?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it is there. So
Okay. You said you do have some more to look at?
yes. Yeah, I have to check.
Okay. All right, sounds good. And you said you'll be done tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. It will be done.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Amit. Jerry, why don't you go
One
ahead?
more.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Reminder for you, John. So, did you get chance to update notification text for
Not yet.
SOT and not yet? Okay.
No. I'll let you know. Okay, go ahead, Jerry. Why don't you get your update, please?
Okay, sorry. Be in and out a bit today. We're like emptying my house right now. It's I basically have everything moved out except my work desk, which has to be picked up eventually, but we're getting there. All right.
When's that project complete?
So they're coming tomorrow and they're supposed to do everything in a day tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's just I got to get everything. They said clear out everything off the floor, which is basically everything. And tomorrow they're supposed to strip up and install everything. So tomorrow might be a little chaotic, but then it's going to be fine. We just got to move everything back in that weekend.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let me demonstrate here a little SoundCloud thing. So we have we kind of met and discussed there's two ways that they can do. They can add content from SoundCloud. And that's either by a playlist or a single song. So what you can see here is I just this test mutation right now. I have it call it SoundCloud test because this is going to be what performs all the logic for it. But you can see for this song, let me open cursor up, and I just have some test URLs we're going to try it with. So right now I just have like get stream URL from URL, and you plug in a SoundCloud URL, and it extracts the stuff out of it. So there's this song Over the Horizon. I went ahead and it extracted. We have the song name, and we have the track art. So this little thing right here would be the little player icon that you'd see next to the song.
That's interesting. What is that icon again?
This is like just the song, the album art.
Okay.
So
I see.
Yeah, the album art for it.
Or that song. So it's different for every song.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
And then this URL here. So this URL is only valid for a few minutes. But this is the SoundCloud. Oh, this is even cached. See, if you let it wait too long, it'll actually be a bad URL. So I need to figure out the best way to handle this. I think I might need to create a proxy that you can pass a SoundCloud URL on demand, and then we'll spit you out the stream URL. Because if you wait too long, it'll expire. So if I just clear out the cache, then it will create. This is the. So that's how it works for a song. Now I have a playlist, and this is a playlist right here. I'll paste the link in my browser. This is a private playlist that Todd shared with me. I don't know if there's anywhere as I can show that this is private. Oh yeah, this playlist is private. And I can go in here and I have the URL. So I'm going to say extract all the metadata from me for this playlist. I'm going to make sure I do this so we don't run into a cache issue. And it will run it. And now we can say type is now playlist. And now we have all the songs that are in the playlist. And each song has their own album art. So you can see we have the album art in here. And they also each have their own streaming, so you can play the songs. Now, like I said, the stream URL, I think I'm going to have to build a proxy for it. That way we can always make sure that the user is getting a fresh URL, because let's say they want to listen to this from start to finish. What's going to happen is they're going to, these URLs I think are only valid for about 3 or 4 minutes. So they need to generate a fresh URL on demand so it's authenticated, because if this song right here is 4.5 minutes, then by the time they finish this song and get to the next one, the URL is going to be expired. So that's one. Good.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're very short-lived URLs.
Okay.
So we have to make sure that we keep it fresh. So the schema is done. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add this in a chat message, similar how we have chat media, like we have photos, we have videos. Well, now we're going to have SoundCloud audios. So it's going to be like a SoundCloud track or a SoundCloud playlist, and it would have this information inside of it.
Okay.
So I need to add that in the query now, and to kind of help with that, I updated the create message mutation. I'm just changing my user key. Let me make sure this is pointing to QA as well. Yeah, we're in QA. So now when you share a song, so this link right here, this on.soundcloud, this is what Todd has been sharing with me. So I'm just going to type a message, and it's going to say, listen to this. I hope you all enjoy. Now, what I'm doing this for is to say that this URL is in the middle of the message. If you ever shared a link or something in iMessage, you'll notice that sometimes iMessage breaks up the message. So the idea is that if you send something like this in iMessage, you see, listen to this, and then you'd see the embed for what you send, and then I hope you all enjoy. So it would be technically 3 messages. So what I have to do is identify the SoundCloud URL, strip it into 2 or 3 messages, depending on if this is in the middle, beginning, or end. And then for the SoundCloud URL, I have to extract out and determine what I did here, whether it's a playlist or a song, and get all that information in here. So what you'll see here is whenever I do it, now we have 3 messages that get created. It says the first message is listen to this. And then the second message is where is it? Listen to this. And then there is then the SoundCloud URL, which is in the middle. And then I hope you all enjoy. So there's a lot of stuff we got to do to make sure that this embedding works correctly.
That's where I'm. When does this come into play? That you would have 3 messages.
So if an artist is sharing, let's say they want to share a SoundCloud URL, like a SoundCloud URL, because they're just going to be sharing it with chat and just like pasting it in the chat bar.
Yeah.
We have to do logic to make sure that we extract out that URL. Otherwise, there's going to be entry error. We have to parse out that URL, or then it's just going to be very complicated, and there's going to be a lot of failure because they might not understand how it's supposed to work. So
Okay.
this is making sure that we extract only the SoundCloud URL, and then from there I can perform I can perform the parsing out and creating the playlist like I did here.
So if I did this in iMessage and I said, check this out, and then I put link, and then you're going to like it as a second message. In iMessage, I think it would do the text on top, and then there'd be like a link in the middle, and then the text below, like 3 messages. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay, so you're mimicking that.
Exactly.
I got you. I see. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit to do with this.
It doesn't reorder. You're not reordering anything.
It's going to be in the exact order. So the first is going to be listen to this,
I got you.
and then it's going to be the link, and then
Mhm.
it's going to be hope you all enjoy. Like it's going to be the same order.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
So-
Cool. Great.
So with this, now I got to work on the database side of it. So I
Mhm.
want to make sure when I work on the database side that I want to make sure I don't mess up with the photos and the videos because we have that stored as multimedia content.
Mhm.
So I'm going to make sure I put this in a way that is backwards compatible because this is it's a media format that we don't support yet in chat.
Right.
So yeah, this has kind of been what taking up most of my yesterday. We'll do today. I'll be all over the place today. I got Ismail an updated query for the chat gallery.
Mhm.
So and I also got this public groups thing finished up. I was about to put a group live for Todd to see what it looked like.
Okay.
So yep.
Great.
Yeah.
So the artist has it private in SoundCloud, but they share a link, and I still don't get how we authenticate it.
So they have to share the shareable link version.
Shareable link.
So
Is
the
that-
shareable link has a secret code in it.
Okay, and is this just a regular function of SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Standard thing. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I in my demo, if you let me reshare for a minute. This would be a link. This is a private link that Todd sent me. This right here, this is the private link Todd sent me. So I was able to extract everything from it.
Huh.
That's
And he doesn't have to go to a special place to access that when he
no, just you share a private playlist.
yeah. So from the artist point of view, they don't have to do any kind of complicated admin type of work on their end to go find this special link, or it's just like any link they would have normally share. Like after I made my playlist, I set it to private, I copy link, that's
Yep.
it.
Any link, any shareable link. It also works for public playlist. If you have a public playlist, it'll do the same thing.
Nice and easy. Okay. Look forward to seeing that in action. Okay, cool.
Yep. We're gonna need front end work obviously for the player, but I know we're kind of
Yeah.
wrapping
Well,
up on designs, and they need me to be done with this before they work on it.
Yep. Okay. Well, one step at a time. That's looking good. Right on. Thank you, Jerry.
Yep. Thank you. That's all I got.
Okay, great. So then, Ismail, yeah, how's it been going with the photo galleries and stuff you did yesterday?
Yeah, it's been going really well. I managed to overcome all the challenges, and I think it's a good place to be tested.
Okay.
So here's a quick demo of what you can expect. Uh, so of course we have, let's see, yes, these are the images. So if you go here, you will see all the images here. And of course, you see the reactions you showed last time, but now what's new is if you long press,
Ah,
you get to see that, and then it all holds its place.
nice. Very nice.
If
Okay.
it's too low, it looks it up so it's visible to the screen.
That's great.
Same thing, if it's too high, push it down so it's visible.
Well done.
And you can react. And if you actually react, let's say we have a heart here, let's say we're gonna like it, you update here, live, and if you go back to the chat, it also updated it here.
Okay, great.
So make sure all the cache is in sync. And yeah, I guess one question, Jerry, here is that let me see, I'm passing. Yeah, I'm passing a -1, but I'm not seeing all the photos. This is QA. So for example, this right here is, if you go here, we see that this is I didn't see this photo, I think. No.
Is it you're saying that photo is not in that topic, or
In the main chat.
okay, that photo is not in the main chat.
This is a topic photo, but I'm not seeing it in the main chat.
Yeah, can you send me the payload you're doing for it, and
Yeah, I have
I'll
that
make
right
sure.
here. Copy, Jerry. There we go. There. That being said, now also if you click on a photo here, this is working. It's not returning true for. But yeah, you can also if tagging is any. Is there anything weird going on with the tagging thing? Shouldn't shouldn't everything QA be taggable?
Did
Let me see. Oh yeah, this one is taggable. I guess all topics in QA are taggable. But I think that API you sent me is sending false
something false?
when it should be true. So therefore, this is
Okay, so you have the API added.
yeah. I added the tagging enabled, which should use yeah. Well, it's logging false for me here. Let me see. Let me clear the data and go again. Make sure tagging enabled. Oh wait, it says true. Maybe okay. Maybe it's error on my end. Give me a second. It is saying true here, but yeah, just the other one. The photos just have to show in the main. You can focus on that one. I think that it is returning the right information. I'm just maybe not looking in the right spot for it. But yeah, so that pretty much kind of what I was working on yesterday. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff that I needed to kind of customize to get it to work compared to just using the code out of the box. So, gave me some problems, but yeah, looks like it's all good now. Now that being said, Jerry sent me the so now when you click on it from here, I'm gonna add the tagging is gonna be possible. You see it here. But yeah, I'm still because Jerry gave me the API this morning, so I'm just kind of configuring it. I'm not done yet. And also, if you find it in main, you should be when you open this folder from the main, like from the main gallery here, you can also be able to tag. So hopefully, all that will be working soon. And then after I complete that, I will create a build with or a PR with this stuff, so we can start testing it. And then, as I mentioned, the bugs that you mentioned, John, cache and all that were fixed, and that PR is already up.
Can I ask a couple other things? Where did we leave off when if I'm in a chat, messages come into a topic, the topic's not moving to the front until I leave and come back. Is that still is that a known issue or didn't we resolve
The
that?
topic. Oh no, that's we had it that way because shuffling them live caused a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So we
There are
kept
some
that at the back.
other issues, like I can be in a chat and the message does not come like I was in the same room with Danny and Todd, and they were reading messages from the main chat that I was in, but I
kind of
didn't come back to see it.
Sorry, but I just think you cut off a little bit.
So I was in the same room with Danny and Todd, so we're on this in the same chat,
Okay.
and they're reading messages from the main chat that had just come in. I'm like, what are you reading? What are you seeing? I had to leave, go to the lobby, and come back to refresh it. It wasn't pushing.
Oh, the subscription didn't trigger for you.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, just for you. Like
It's not just for me, but I'm the one noticing this stuff. There's a couple other things too, but
That's interesting. What were you doing before that happened? Is there any?
I mean, potentially switching between topics and maybe sending some messages.
Hmm, interesting. I don't see how that can happen.
Um,
Okay.
I think I should probably add you to one of the really active chats, and I think you should spend a few days in it during times. I could alert you if like there's a lot of activity, and you can observe. And because
Well, the thing is, something like subscription, if you're not getting messages and there's nobody next to you who, how would you know?
right, I know, but there's
Well,
other
I guess
things too.
notifications, unless notifications come in.
Yeah, there's that.
Were you getting notifications?
Um, yeah, yes, I'm getting notifications.
For the message you weren't seeing.
Um, that I can't confirm if I got that notification for the ones I didn't see. There was more than
Mm.
one.
Okay.
I think it happened to Todd too yesterday. um, there's also a situation
Mhm.
where I looked back at chat history and a message I had typed maybe like an hour or two before. It just wasn't there. Um, because I was looking for like the dark blue versus the light blue, right? Because it would indicate I typed it, and like a couple of them weren't there. And
That means they didn't send, right?
but no, they did. I leave and come back, and then they're there. So I think there's still some problems with pagination. Um, some of the duplicates that we're seeing is. Uh, I think it might be a good time as these chats are growing. They're growing popularity, growing engagement, to to really break them down again and dig into like I want to get to Amine here in a minute. I want to see if he fixed the jumping. A lot of people are talking about it now because like it is like the more active the chat, the more jumping. But we really have to clean these up. So um, those are the main things. Like sometimes the message won't come in if you're in it. Um, there can be duplicates. That's still happening,
Yeah.
and then sometimes there's not the message is not visible. So those were my messages. A couple were there, but a couple were not. I wouldn't really know if somebody else's were not there. I only noticed it because, how would I know what's not there? And I only knew because I know what I had written. See what I mean?
Correct. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me take another deep dive in chat, I guess. Yeah, I'm just don't like to touch that file too much or that logic just because there's so much to test. Like it's hard to cover all cases while making changes. But it looks like we're having problems, so might be forced to.
Yeah. Well,
So
maybe a game plan going into it as to not, take too many parts of the remote control apart and not be able to put it back together.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll approach it slowly. I'll see. I'll keep it a separate build and
Okay.
I'll have you or the team use it for a while before we push it to any build.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I'm supposed to have that today.
Is there any like back end assistant? Like, is there problems with pagination and caching that could be because of a back end issue?
Uh, I would say unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like backend is working fine,
Okay.
but yeah, just because those arrays are well, as you can see, they're very complex. You have like a lot of moving parts from reactions to edits to sender receiver to multimedia to all that, and now we're gonna have replies. So
Yeah. Well, let's hold off on the replies until we get the main core.
yeah, but I'm just saying there's like a lot of moving parts over it, and it's in very large amounts of data that are coming in and out, and
Mhm.
yeah, I guess we have to like revisit that logic, how we paginate there.
Okay.
How update the cache. Okay. Let me see.
I
Okay.
wonder if it
I'll just
would.
like I need to kind of see where there could be possible.
Mhm. I wonder if it's realistic if we remove pagination from some builds to test with, and see, because I mean we don't know for sure if it's pagination, or do you think it's pretty for sure it's the pagination?
Well, duplicates and stuff, yeah, for sure. And if for the stuff when it comes to fetching it, like if you go back and come in, if there was a backend problem, you won't see it
Mm.
because it
Right,
would never return it.
right. But the fact that it does reappear.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, finish up what you're doing, and then when you're ready, we'll take a look at more.
Yeah, I was gonna move to the invite thing after this, but I guess I'll prioritize this.
What was the invite thing?
Well, you could just invite somebody from other people's circle of
Circle.
trust.
Right, right, right.
Yes, we're gonna get to
Yeah,
that, but
hold off on that for a minute for now.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then, do you think you will be able to wrap up the other stuff though? Maybe do a build for testing.
Yeah, yeah, I should be done here soon. I just need to fix that tagging thing, and then I'll have a PR up. Can have a build there.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Ismail.
Sure thing.
So, Amine, yeah, how did it go yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. So I fixed that dumping issue.
You
Let
did.
me. Yeah, I did. Um,
Okay.
Let me show.
Is it fixed in the?
No, it should be. And yeah, I was about to gonna talk about that, but like it's gonna be only fixed when the new architecture is enabled.
Okay.
Like I tried it, it's not gonna be working because like the issue that it's in there, it's like from the flash list itself,
Right.
and there was like some limitation, and that is why they addressed it and they add this new thing is where it's fixed. So it's not really us, but it's more like how the flash list was architected, and
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. So it was not. It was not something we introduced. You don't think?
No, it's not like when I was like working on it and I fixed it. It's like so the way how Flashless it was introduced and how we went around it, how Flashless sorry was architected, and how we went around it to have our list working.
Mhm.
That's the reason why the jumping is happening.
Mhm.
It's not like anything that we can do. Because like I feel like make sure I'm on the latest flash list, the new architecture enabled and everything as the flash list like are expecting, it just works.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I was about to
Mhm. I think your audio cut out. I mean.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So I was saying like the message was sent. Let me send another one. But like you'll see like there's no jumping, no nothing. If I
Oh.
scroll down, you see
Oh.
that. You know,
I got you. Okay. Okay. Great.
and 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 also that fixed the other issue with the scrolling that we want to. It was just fixed like that. Like I didn't. Well, I had to do one line change to have it working,
Okay.
but it was like all flash list. You know, like how it was being done. That was introduced the issues. Like I'm scrolling all the way down. If I just do, let me do the high. See it,
Oh,
it's,
much better. That's great. Okay.
and even like if it's cold a little, I mean, it just works now.
Well, that's
Anything,
so
and also,
much.
yeah, and also like if it's like a you can see even like that scored in like animated. And if I'm
Right.
gonna just yeah, it's all scoring. And
That
also
looks
like if I'm
so,
somewhere,
so much better.
yeah, I'm
Fantastic.
in the middle chat and I do send, it scrolls.
So much better. So much better. Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome. Okay.
there's still one. There's still one issue that I'm trying to fix. Is this like it's in related to the pagination? Because like look, when I'm gonna reach the pagination, things are like it's like when pagination happens, it didn't stays where it should be,
Hmm.
but it jumps all the way to the last message was here. But now
Oh,
you see like it was like text, now with emojis. You should not do
yeah,
that.
I
So
see.
the reason why it's because like so flashlist has before it has this inverted property, and what it does, so because flashlist it was not supporting the chat interfaces, so they had this inverted property. What it does, it makes like the beginning of a list, it's like the end of it. That's how in chat it is, like you start with the last item in the list to be the first one visible, which is at the bottom. So there was that this inverted thingy, and that's how we were using it, and that's how you can do chat interfaces with flash list or any other list. But since it went quite popular and a lot of other apps using it for chat, they removed that inverted, and the inverted one, it was like the one that's causing that jumping. The issue with the jumping it was the inverted property, and now there's no inverted. They all handled that um, internally. So now I have to figure out how to fix this pagination
Well, there's
thingy
also there's
because
got to be lots of people that use this for chat. What do?
well, yeah. So the thing is, like, I had their demo app. It just works fine.
Huh.
So like, cause like that's how like I fix everything. Like I started with their demo app, started bringing things slowly to our app,
Hmm.
and yeah, their pagination just works fine. I was not like I kind of know why. I'm
Well,
baffled.
well,
Mhm.
maybe we were just talking about pagination a second ago with Ismail. Maybe this is a good time to break apart everything around our pagination. Um, I would like you and Ismail to have really, really, really close knowledge of every aspect of all of that logic and everything happening because I think well, we know we have other problems. Yeah, go ahead, me.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying pagination, but not really. It's the pagination. Like the pagination works fine. It's just like when the
I
items
know,
are being
but
added. So
yeah,
it's so
but like
like
if we took our pagination away, like whatever logic we had with it, it would probably work
mhm,
as intended, right? Because it works fine in other the new flash list architecture projects, right?
mhm.
So
Well,
there's something with our logic, right?
no, like no, because like flashlist right now you can like it changes, so the expectation changes too. So the way how we were like adding items to the flash list, now we change. Like
Mm.
let me show this. So flash list, you can say now flash list is like a bi-directional list. You can like you can fetch data as you scroll up and as you scroll down. Before it was not like this. And so the thing what's going on now, it's like I'm fetching data as I'm scrolling up, not like I'm getting down. And when I'm adding data it's like added like in the what is it? In the other direction where it should not be. So yeah, it's like again they changed everything how it is inside. So how the work we were having it before, it's not working. Like yeah, and I forgot to mention, like since we're using the flash list here, for example, you can see this issue. I know like this is a citing issue because like they mentioned it, like the you can see it So this issue is like it's a silent issue, and like they're they're mentioning like they removed like a property for citing, and you have to use this one instead. That's why this is breaking. So again, it's all like it's like you can say it's a contract, and Flashless is expecting from us some stuff to be there, and our pagination it's working fine now in our app because we're expecting that. But now Flashless changes how pagination works, so we have to deal with it. It's not like
I
our
understand.
logic.
We made it for the old version, and now we got
Yeah,
to remake it for the new version.
yeah.
But perhaps there is still something that might reveal
Hmm.
while you're in the process of it. Like maybe something will stand out as maybe flawed. There's definitely a flaw with our pagination because we're getting duplicate messages sometimes and missing messages.
Mm.
So I want to keep an eye open for any flaws.
Well, like mm, again, flash list. It doesn't really care what's go in your list. More, it's like it's giving you the way. So when like your list is about to reach, like for example, the end of it, it tells you. So hey, go fetch new data if you want and append it. And this is where it's breaking. Again, like yeah,
I see what
it
you're
should not
saying.
be flash list issue, more of a
Yeah.
us issue.
Which I
Uh,
yeah I get that, but I'm thinking we should still while we're
mhm.
while we're marrying the two together here, still look at our logic for what is being fetched and where there could
Also,
yeah
yeah, also Ismail working with the flash list for V1. Maybe all the findings that we're gonna find about his lists, they're not gonna be working for the flash list V2.
right. So do you think he should not spend too much time working on pagination?
No, like he should be fixing the issues that's going on there.
Mhm.
This, of course, but like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, there's like a pagination issue with the V1 that we should like fix it, so we can have it working pagination. Then, if you wanna like dig deeper into this, like the whole app, then we wait until like we get a stable app, like we get a stable version of Circles when we gonna be merging all of this work.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
we
I
can.
guess I'm being optimistic and thinking we can move to this architecture soon. I
Hmm.
might be unrealistic, but it would be great if we could go into this because this does solve a big quality of life issue for people with this problem. And I think this one
Hmm.
pretty smooth too. Like, did you notice it's like not as jittery?
Did I notice what?
The scrolling isn't as jittery. Doesn't
No, no,
jump.
it's not. No, it's not. I mean, we can even like, there's no jumping or anything. We can even like work
It's
on it
super
more. Like,
smooth.
yeah. So like you see this, yeah, we're doing this like bubble that goes like from here to here.
Mhm.
I was thinking maybe like if we can get fancy with the animation, we can have like the message itself that's like you're gonna move from like this
Right.
info goes here. Like yeah, to make it like really
Or like
a
my
good
message.
animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to push it forward. Now it's all like enabled. Like we have the way to do it with the new architecture and everything. Nothing's gonna be jittery.
Okay. Um, yeah, I want to. Guess I want to dedicate some effort, maybe shift the focus, shift effort to this new architecture. Um, I'd really have to play with it a lot more because I don't know how bad some of the other defects are. I know some lotties aren't
Mhm.
showing stuff like that, but it would be lovely to jump ahead here to this. Um, So go back to the styling issue you were showing me because I want to show you another one. I think it's probably related, but go to like a place profile.
Place profile. Can we try? This is a place.
Yeah, that one. And if you scroll up on this,
Yeah,
but
I see
not
it.
so fast.
Well, this is different. This is a new. I just so this is first time I'm seeing this.
Okay. Also, is the
Mhm.
yeah where it says field music? The build I was in. The back button was scrolling up. Maybe you corrected that. Like the back button and the heart were gone.
Yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. So how like I got everything to work. So flash list. They're like the V2. It's not like a release. They have this release candidate, and there's like a toggle if you want to have the latest everything the latest,
Hmm.
like to enable the new architecture and then like they call it the new core for the flash list. If you want to enable it, you have to opt in for it, like explicitly. And it's not like when I was like working on it, it's not documented in their anywhere, like in their docs or GitHub or anything. Yeah, and but in their demos, it's there. So there's a function that I had to call to have the new flash list. And the reason why I think it's not documented is because it's gonna be removed eventually when we're gonna like have the full release. So I think before those issues you saw with the list is because kinda it was like still the flash list V1,
Hmm.
but right now it's really the flash list V2 because I called that function. It's called like enable new core, and it's like the name is self-explanatory. Now I'm
Hmm.
calling it. That's why I'm seeing this issue and also like this issue with the silence. So maybe that fixed by itself. The button you were saying that was not there, but
Yeah.
again, there's this new issue.
Yeah. Why is it so
So
jumpy here?
yeah,
No,
this
that's
is first time. Yeah, first time I'm seeing it, so I had to look into it. So I was gonna say this, like I was gonna after I'm gonna done with the chat, having it stable, I will go through the other lists like the feed, profile, and the random like list we have,
okay.
and look at them and see any issue, fix them, and we do a new build. So we make sure our lists are good.
Okay. Okay. And then even when you scrolled on there, it looked like some of the elements, the components were over the top of the image, like the favorited by avatars go up a little. Yeah. So
Yeah,
like that kind of
yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Little, there's a lot going to be a lot of little things like that. I feel like all through the app, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, hmm. But
Well, we're going one by one now. Now we're tackling the list. So, like, if I'm done, like, I will be done with that issue in pagination in the chat sooner, I guess. Because like I've been working on it.
yeah.
'Cause I'm somewhere there,
Hmm.
and maybe tomorrow I'll be able to be done with all the lists that we have in the app, like
Hmm.
mainly the feed and the profile. Those are the major ones.
Yeah.
Beside chat, and maybe like tomorrow by the end of my day we can have a build and test out all the lists and see how it feels.
Okay. Okay. Good. That's exciting. So yeah, we'll be able to migrate to this new architecture soon. Sounds like I'm really eager to get it going, just because of this. That's
Hmm.
one of the issues that most been just nagging for so long. So um, when it comes to the lobby library, though, where are we with that? Are we doing like the new?
the yeah, we're using the latest version, but we're still using like software to run the animation because like the new version it
Mhm.
was there so you can leverage the hardware,
I
so
see.
animations can be running smoother, but we're not, we're just still using just the software.
And if we wanted to
uh
use the hardware on one particular animation, we could.
yeah, we can do that. It's
I'm not
big,
sure if we
but like
want to. Wasn't sure if we could. So, like, if we let's say we wanted all the badges animations to be run by the hardware, we could do that.
Yeah, we can do that. It's just like those badges they need to be made in a way where like they're not
Yeah.
spike, they're not like
And
burning the hardware.
maybe they happen to be all made the right way. Maybe we got lucky on that. You know, something there.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
because I remember like it was some heating going on when we did that with the latte, and like the heating because like all the lattes they were like using the hardware at like at full capacity, and of course the phone will like but like it will hit, but there's a lot of things going on. So like it matters how the latte is being made and the features that are being used inside the latte. They matter too. It's not just like code, but more like how the latte is being made. If you want to have a good performance animation.
right, right. But so currently we're just using software like we always were.
Yep.
And
Yep.
did that mean every Lottie is behaving as we would expect?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Try the hamburger menu for me. Yeah, normal. You gotta close it. Wait, was there a problem there? Because it looked like it through the stream.
no, it's like it's animated as it should. Like it's
When
just
you
open up all.
when you closed it, it looked like it re-rendered, but that could just be Google Meets.
Just like it's swiped all to the top. Yeah, it's like it's dismissed. Mhm.
Okay. Okay, good. It was just a Google Meets thing then. Okay. So but I don't understand why didn't we just upgrade the Lottie library a long time ago if we had the option of continuing to use software to power them?
Um, cause like I took a shot of it when I was trying, and we were like trying to get like all the best of it. Like we were like I was doing with the hardware. I was also migrating from so the Latte they introduced this new format, the dot Latte instead of JSON.
Mhm.
That's like for like to reduce the size of the app, and also it's gonna be less heavy on the CPU. I was like trying to get all the goodies out of it, but we could not. Right now we're just like upgrading the library, having everything. Like when we're just like right now we're just using the. You can say we're still using like the old version of the Lati. The reason why we had to upgrade because that old version is not compatible with the new architecture.
Mhm.
We upgrade just to have the Lati to be upgrade compatible with the new architecture, and but everything else stays the same.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well then that relieves a lot of that would because that would be a lot of work to have to go one by one on each one and remake them and all that. So I prefer, even though, yeah, I guess maybe if in a perfect world we would get better performance and smaller file sizes and all that, but the time it would set us back if we truly wanted to get every single one dialed, it would take forever. So, um, then okay, then I don't really have a lot to worry about, I guess, with the animations. Sounds like
Yeah, no, we don't.
okay, okay, great. So then I guess it'd just be some of the other, you know, like the scrolling, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, I can't remember if I had something else. Was there anything else you had to add?
Yeah, I just want to say like I did my morning. I did the build for the changes that Wales did for the token stuff.
Okay. Is that a
Yeah,
QA build then?
yeah, yeah. It's all QA build. One for Android, the other one for iOS. Um, yeah. Just like maybe we need to. I still didn't test it, but like to test it and see if it's still logging out the user. Also, I'm not sure. Maybe Wales can talk about it more about like the build is there.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Amine. So
Mm.
yeah, Todd and Chantel, if you guys want to check the latest Android build, see if you have any trouble with the chat.
Okay.
We'll do.
We'll do that right now.
Okay, thanks. And then Wells, maybe you can give us. Oh wait, Ismail has a question. What's up, Ismail?
Yeah, just forgot to mention in the new build, well, the build I'll have today. Just one more thing I want you guys to test is the tagging button from here. So the topic if a photo is
Yeah.
taggable,
Okay, great.
you have
So
the button here, and if you click on it, it'll open the video, but you'll be in tag mode as you can see right away.
right. Okay,
So make
Okay.
sure all that is working properly. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.
perfect. We'll do. Maybe put a little extra margin on the right hand side of it.
Well, again, this is a iPhone 15, so anything smaller than this will start overlapping. That's why I kind of pushed it all the way.
I mean, yeah, even just a tiny bit of margin.
Yeah. Okay.
It would. I'd rather it overlap the image than overlap the edge of the phone.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
it'll. I mean, overlapping images is kind of a normal style that apps,
Mhm.
but I never see them off the edge of the phone. So
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
cool. Okay, thanks, Ismail. We'll test that out. Okay, so yeah, Wells, could you update us and shed a little bit more light on the token build as well?
Yes, sir. Let me share my screen. So I added the book strategy to the app. So this is feature independent, so it doesn't depend on the feature. We can use it later in the future for testing future stuff and etc. So basically, we can configure it to tap here or whatever we want, as many times as we want to trigger the book menu. So right now, I just did it simply for 3 taps here, since this is only going to be used for us.
To trigger
Uh,
trigger what?
To trigger this, the bug menu in which we can put anything we want to test stuff in the real build.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, in the
to
app.
access this, so this Chantel and Todd are using Android. Wait, this is an iPhone, but we're testing it
Yeah.
on Android, right?
Yeah, we're gonna test it on Android.
They
However,
would-
I cannot test this feature on Android yet because my Android build is not working currently. Since I pulled latest development changes, I'm working with Amine on that on solving the Android issue. That's why we're seeing the iOS here. But basically, by tapping 3 times on the Circles version,
Mhm.
we will pop a development menu for we to be able to see information about the current token.
Okay, so tapping anywhere on the hamburger menu that will bring this up.
Yeah, and we can configure this to be tapping anywhere, how many times we want. And
Cool.
for example, it could be configured to tap like 8 times in there,
But now,
or 8 times in another place.
Amine said
to-
he did. Amine said he made the Android build, but you were saying you were having trouble with the Android build. So
Yeah, I'm not sure when the Android built, so I
But-
couldn't test it there, but I did work on this. So
but
Shinto and
just so
Todd
I
can
just
see
so I
on
understand,
the device.
just so I understand, the one that's in the test environment for Google Play that Todd and Chantel are going to get right now, they can open the hamburger menu, tap, and it'll open this window.
Not sure. Gotta ask me.
Okay, yeah. What's up, Amine? I see your hand up.
So yeah, like Wells is having like the builds to be running locally on his machine. So there's something like going on, like conflicting his machine. Like
Yeah,
like
my
we
environment.
said, yeah, but like the build that I did is like I did the build from GitHub server based on his latest work. So if like this window is in his latest work, then it cannot be in the build. Is that right, Wells? Like this window you show in, it is in the PR you sent me yesterday before the new changes you said.
Yeah, it is in the PR I sent you yesterday. So
So
is
yeah,
that the view that they have?
so yeah, it will be.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Okay. So when Todd and Chantel download it onto Android, they will open the hamburger menu and just tap anywhere. It'll bring
On the Circles version 3 times here.
tap that Circles version 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it'll open this menu.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this menu, then what do they do?
Yeah, so this menu here shows useful information about the token, and it does fast backend calls to see if the token is valid and to see if you're refreshing it right. So right now we can see that the token status is valid. It will expire in 9 minutes, and I didn't made any call to test. But if I do, yeah, go ahead, Shinto. Shinto?
Chantel, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it says it's invalid for me, and it says time until expiry not available.
Hit the manual refresh.
Top button.
Nothing changed.
So that's something. That's great. That's what the bug menu is for. Can you send that screenshot, Chantel, please?
Yep.
But yeah, so on this menu here, John, we can see that the token expires in the next 8 minutes. I can do a test API call here, so call the backend. So here it called one of our APIs, passing the token, and the backend responded successfully. So this is here, and this is the last time we checked the token. This check expiration here is for development purposes more. It shows stuff on the bug console, and the manual refresh will manually refresh the token here, but I don't want to do that right now because I want to see if it will refresh automatically there. Although this label doesn't actually reflect the current state of the token, so I did update it in here to kind of match when we trigger a manual reload, but I'm not sure if I put in this version here a check for when we actually refresh the token, because I believe it should be refreshed by now. So yeah, stuff is happening.
Okay. Anything else there then, or what are we going to do about Chantel's situation? And why does it say invalid?
Yeah. Jerry, can you perhaps see the last communication Chantel had with the backend?
Yeah, I could probably check her session replay. We're trying to determine, like, is her token dead? Is that what you're trying to figure out? Like when her token expired?
Yeah. I want to see why her token is invalid.
Okay. Let's see. I see this from 29 minutes ago. Is this her? Notices Ismail. Um. I don't have any session replays on Chantel. I wonder if that's because it's QA. But
Do you have backend logs?
nothing that would tell me exactly her user in the past. So you're saying, like, so right now her account is in a state that it doesn't connect. Like she's not getting any information.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Shinto, how is it for you there?
What do you mean? How is it for me there?
The app currently?
I thought for sure that for the dev that we intentionally got rid of session replay on there.
That might be why.
Because we found that it was like interfering.
Although something is weird here, because what's the name of it? Firebase. Yeah. The token should expire in. Oh yeah, it reloaded here. The token should expire in 60 minutes. So in 55, we should refresh. So it did trigger a manual refresh here. Let me share the console also. All right. So can you see here? I was pressing on the check expiration here for it to log for me here in the console. So the token expiration was in 6 minutes, then in 5, and then this is the threshold when it hits the auto refresh. So it refreshes, and then the token expires in 59 minutes because it's 59 minutes, 59 seconds, and so this is the thingy. So it auto refreshed for me here as we were in call. So it worked real time. Although I did not test this version with this console in the Android to see why perhaps that will happen to analyze the logs, because my build is not working currently. But before the debug strategy, the token refresh strategy, I was able to test on Android, and it seemed fine. I didn't have a console to actually check the refreshes, but I was using the app without getting kicked out or anything like that. So yeah, that is weird on why it is happening on Android.
So we can't push this build up. So can you push this build to Android?
I think this is the one Shinto is using. I just made a smaller change in the label that I think is not there. I added this last token check here.
So wait, she has.
She has this. Yeah.
So hold on. If I have an Android, so
Uh-huh.
I can update to a build that has this debug menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chantal, when you hit, are you still with your Android in that state?
That what?
Are you still with your Android in that state? Like if you go to the debug menu, do you still see it like that?
Yeah. Do you want me to do another manual refresh?
Yeah. So Jerry, if Chantal calls any backend API right now, will it show for you? Can you access the log somehow?
I
Just
think.
click the test API call here.
Yeah, but I won't know the token. It would have to be something in chat if she wanted to test it.
Oh, really? That group call we made doesn't check for the token?
The API, yeah. Our Sentry budget just went over like an hour ago.
Oh,
That's why. Jonathan, I don't know if you could ping Danny to top up Sentry. It just literally an hour. Looks like an hour ago.
Okay, let me know. Or let me know.
That's why I don't have the logs.
Okay. So when does it it refreshes tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow's the 1st.
No, on the 6th.
Do we? I don't know if it's like we have to get a whole new plan, or should we wait 5 days?
No, there's like an on-demand budget. You can like
Okay.
top up.
Okay.
Because like right now we have no session replays, no logs.
Got it. Okay. I'm letting you know.
So
Got
if
it.
I'm in this build, let's see.
Send my message already.
How do I get to this debug menu, Wells?
Go to the hamburger menu and tap 3 times on the Sircles version.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so it says my token is valid. I press API call, which my chat is working fine. That's weird. Okay, so it just like disappeared on me.
What disappeared? The big menu?
Yeah, it's like underneath the hamburger menu. So I close it, and I'm hitting. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Test API call success, manual refresh.
Yeah, just like the other, we have to close the hamburger menu over there.
Yeah, so it's fine on my version. Now I had to like uninstall and I had to upgrade to the test version yesterday.
Oh, so you get the Frank install.
So I know Chantel got to be in that version, but Chantel, are you able to get to this debug menu?
Yeah, that's what I just put in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see.
And
And what do you see? Token status invalid. So, in Wells, what happened when she tried to click refresh? Nothing.
Danny said it's done. It's up, re-upped the budget there. So
Sweet.
it'll-
And Chantal, you are not able to hit manual refresh.
no, I'm able to refresh it. It just like it gives me feedback that the button was pressed, but then nothing else changes.
Oh, that's a sign that
The refresh is failing. That's what it
yeah.
sounds like. Yeah.
Is that possible, Jerry? Like from
Yeah, I mean, we should have probably a bit information about like her session. Let's make sure if she's like has a proper Firebase session.
Yeah, and at every time she can hit the test API call when you fire a call for the backend, so you can see that real time what's happening with our token and stuff.
Yeah, so if it's not changing from invalid to valid, then that's concerning.
That's concerning. Yeah. Not even sure how that's possible, actually. Oh, for you to provide a new refresh token, there needs to be a valid token passed for you first, so you know that the person who is sending you the token is.
Right. So
You actually have to provide her. So perhaps at the moment we trigger the first refresh, the token was already expired. Is that a possibility? So
Yeah.
then it
So,
would, yeah,
um,
feedback loop.
Then why does it still have her in the app?
Sorry?
Why is she still in the app if she doesn't have a valid session?
That's a good question. Can you access the chat on that Android device?
That probably doesn't work for her, if I had to guess.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't. So it's all consistent. By the way, Shinto, if you're talking, you're muted.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can you access the chat in your current Android device that you're testing?
Let me see. It's broken. So like it navigates to the chat and there's no previous messages, no topics. And I just have the blank avatar and it doesn't say main chat underneath, but then it has the, I'll just screenshot it rather than trying to explain it.
So you're able to get in the chat?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I get.
So if you're able to get in the chat, then in QA, we are enforcing the session. Well, so
Do you see what I put in there?
oh, let me see how oh, it's empty.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it
then
doesn't work, but I'm able to navigate
I see.
within. So
Yeah. Let me see if now that it's topped up, I get logs. Yeah. Yep. Now I got logs.
Awesome.
So let's see. Yeah. No bearer token provided. That's what I see, Wells.
Yeah, no bearer token provided.
Yeah.
That's on the chat request, right?
Yep. So no bearer token provided when she's calling get all group topics and get group details. And we have a session replay, so you can check the logs here.
That's
Oh,
nice.
you don't have access to session replay, do you?
I don't, I think.
Mm.
However, since you're looking there, it might be a good idea to have Shanto hit the test API call button, just so we have a control request that
Okay.
I can do on my end here and compare.
Mhm. Yeah, I got her session replays, so it's cool.
Okay. I did test API call, last API call success.
Okay, so Jerry, can you see her doing that?
Let's see. It's gonna take a while before it gets up. Now, if it says, but does it say the token is success? That like the token is fetched?
It still says invalid.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll also hit the test API call here on my end, so have that as a comparison to see what's different from one to another. If it's only the bearer token, compared to
There's no. I the
Hmm.
the restriction is off on that endpoint for get all group. Let me add it back. That's why she's able to see her lobby, but nothing else.
Oh, I see.
So I'm just gonna pass that restriction in there.
Yeah, add that into a please.
Yep. That will take a minute or two, but
Yeah, so
I can share with you what I have right now.
Mhm. Yeah, please send me so I can
So
take a look.
you can see here. Where's the other replay?
Just a second. Let me put you on the bigger screen.
Mhm.
There we go.
So you can see these errors right here. No bearer token provided when she tries to go in the chat thread.
Mm-hmm.
No bearer token provided. No bearer token provided. But I don't know. I don't see where it's like trying to refetch a token.
Mm-hmm.
So
So perhaps the tokens refresh strategy is not working for her. But
yeah, I think that lends into like kind of what's happening on Android. That there's some issue with the refresh logic that's only affecting Android.
mm-hmm. And earlier, a couple minutes ago, that you tested and you opened the development menu and the token was valid. Was that an Android device?
Wait, what about it? Invalid
The
token?
test you did a couple minutes ago, was that on an Android device?
Oh, my device?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sure.
have an Android, but the difference between mine is I just I had to do like a fresh install, so I might already have the refresh logic idealized, like it came in from your version.
Uh-huh.
We want to make sure that it works for people that are updating versions.
Yeah, that's complicated task because even Shinto, if she has access to the debug menu, she has the same version as you, so she has a fresh start as well. Not sure how we would test that and make sure that the refresh strategy will work for users that were already in the app.
Mhm.
Although, if they have a valid token and they updated the newer version of the app, the refresh strategy doesn't have a reason to
Oh, here.
fail because there is a valid token, right?
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's deployed now with the new kind of restrictions that I have. If Chantel wants to see if her chat lobby loads, which I'm thinking her chat lobby is not going to load now.
Yeah, so if Shanto hits the test API call now, she should see failure there, right? Instead of success.
Correct.
Yeah, let me try on my end also. test API here working also, but I am on iOS. Dang it.
Okay, I clicked the test API call again, and the thing didn't really change for me. Invalid, NA, and success.
But can you go to your chat lobby?
Yeah.
Is your chat lobby loading?
Yes. Yes.
Close and reopen your app. It might be deploying too, so maybe close and reopen it.
Okay, so I just closed it. You want me to reopen it now or wait like a
Yeah,
minute?
reopen it now.
Okay. And you want me to go where?
So is your chat lobby loading?
No.
There we go. So now go back to the debug menu.
Okay.
And try the API call.
Got it. Now it says invalid, NA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it failed for her. Let me retry here also. Yeah, here still success. Any thoughts right now, Jerry?
It sounds like she doesn't have a token, but we should maybe add some console logging. I can see console logging in here if you had it, but I don't think I see any of that.
You can see console logging from.
I should be able to see it from the session replay.
Oh, really? So if she has the debug menu on, you should see some debugging logs.
Yeah. So
Yeah, is debug true? And then what from there on?
I see is debug true, but I don't see anything after it.
Oh, really? Shinto, click on the check on the last button. The
It might
check
still be
expiry.
uploading. Usually
I see.
these come late. Okay. Cache update error, no bearer token.
Yeah, number token provided.
I tried chat expiration and the button depresses, but nothing changes.
Yeah. The last button is just for development purposes. You should change anything on the UI on your version. I did add a extra label there for the last time you check the token, so that should change, but that's not in the version you have. But this is just a label. It is just for visual feedback. Yeah, Jerry. So perhaps in a couple minutes we might have a couple logs there in the debug, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I showed on the call.
This is 11 minutes ago. No, this is 11:35 seconds. Yeah, I'm not getting anything here.
No logs. That's weird.
The one from 11 minutes ago that said successful had logs. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so let's see, testing
There we
API
go.
successful.
Yeah.
This is from 12 minutes ago, though.
See the item there, please.
See what?
Yeah, exactly where I pressed it. So it's they got our group. Oh yeah, but it was successful because
Because the protection wasn't there.
yeah, because the protection wasn't there. You didn't enable there.
But now I'm not seeing any logs now that she is trying it.
Weird, right? There should be the exact same logs because that's the exact same stuff.
I'm hoping it's just gonna upload itself eventually, and then yeah, seeing check expiration, check expiration. I don't see. Are you testing? Are you clicking test API call, Chantel? Like, tap all the buttons a few times, and then we can try to get the logs out of that.
Okay.
Sounds good. That's a good idea.
Because all I see is
I got a failure.
Okay, well, that's something. And you can't do the manual refresh?
Yeah, I mean, I press it, it depresses and nothing happens. But
Hmm.
if I click test API call, then things at least pretend to change.
There we go. Manual refresh triggered. Triggered. Test API call failed. No bearer token.
Okay.
Test API call failed. Manual refresh triggered. Testing API call with manual token. Yeah, so
Yeah, we should be logging the token and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Or did I remove that? Yeah. Yeah, we have more info when the API call is successful. That's my bad. Yeah, should have double checked for the API failures. If that's what we were testing. I'll do. Oh yeah, it's the same info. Same stuff. All right, so let's think here. What's the state that Shanto's app was? She had the app already installed, and she updated to the newer version,
Uh-huh.
and the newer version had the token refresh.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
not true
Oh.
to start with. I didn't have the app installed. I uninstalled it after yesterday because that version was done with.
oh, so you did a fresh install.
Yes, fresh install.
Okay, fresh install.
Not sure if that made a difference, but I just wanted to be clear on that in case
Yeah,
it did.
that's awesome. Thank you, Shanto.
Hey, one sec. Sorry,
Uh,
sorry to interrupt. One sec. Hey, Danny, can you hear me? Danny. Danny, are you there?
Yeah, I was in another window. I'm working on a PDF with images and stuff that needs to be very well detailed. So what's up?
Okay. I was gonna see if we can drop off of here and maybe jump on a different call with Todd and Ian.
Okay.
Let them continue, but we have other stuff we gotta work on. Sounds like they're gonna be occupied for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll leave you guys here.
Mhm.
So yeah, Danny, will you send me and Todd a link and Ian?
Shit. Yeah. Give me just a sec.
Right. Todd, maybe you could do it.
I believe I can. Let me give it a shot.
I'm putting something together for Leah right now, and I'm like, in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I don't want you to finish. I don't want you
Okay.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me set it up. I got
Okay.
it.
I'll see you guys over there.
All
Okay.
right.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. We'll catch up later.
Thanks, everyone.
Take it easy.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Wells. So Chantel, it sounds like you did a fresh install.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what version did you do a fresh install of?
Whatever one this one is right
Okay,
now.
so this one.
Yeah, 61.
Okay. Do you want to maybe try with another fresh install and see what happens?
Sure.
Cool. But thinking here, if yeah, I'm not sure how we are gonna handle the transition from people that had the app already and just updated.
I'm having a weird issue that when I'm typing on build, what build is this? 50. Oh, 155. That's weird. Yeah, like the let me update to 60 before I go crazy. Let's Q and A build. Darn. 59. Yeah, I'm having a weird issue that whenever I'm like typing, the chat input isn't coming up with me on build 59.
The chat input.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I'm not sure what to think about that. I'll be right back, by the way.
Yeah.
Back
Uh,
back.
Ismail, you want to check this out? Let me go to Meet. Let me hop in from my phone. Hold on, there might be some feedback while I get it set up. Okay. And Ismail, are you there? Can you see my screen? Actually, it's not sharing my screen. That's weird. There we go. Ismail, are you there? What the? Oh. My phone just went to sleep. Okay. Amine, are you here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. If you got any idea, we'll see if Ismail was here, but if I go in here, if I hit start typing, chat input is covered by my keyboard.
Just like that. Like,
I just went in, I go in here, start typing, nothing. Now if I background, if I background and come, no, you can background and come back. Like it's not
like
it's not avoiding the input.
that's weird. Yeah. I was not working on the
Yeah.
the current chat for the past 2 weeks, so I don't know what you need to
Yeah, so
say.
Ismail can check it out. Let me
Yeah, like even if you close the app and open it, yeah, it's the same issue.
yeah, no, it's very consistent. I'm just gonna record it and let me record it and send it to Ismail then. Okay. Okay, Chantel, did you reinstall the app? Chantel, are you muted?
Yep, I sure am. And yep, I installed it.
All right.
I'm eating nachos and I just don't want you guys to hear me chomping on chips. I feel like that would be a little rude, so I keep putting myself on mute. Sorry about that.
The worst thing it'll do is just make me hungry. So
Okay, so I did a fresh restall. I got the token refresh to test up. It still says invalid NA.
and this is after a fresh install.
Yes, I just installed it.
Okay, Wells, what you got to say about that?
Yeah, Wells, what do you have to say about that?
It came off a little aggressive. My bad. Wells, are you on mute? Wellington?
Yeah, I'm just getting back from the break.
Right.
But yeah,
That
I'm
you're
just hearing you
eating
guys.
Okay, catch you up. Chantel did a fresh install. It still isn't working.
Oh, so that's better news because now we know what to look for, and that we can possibly have a solution.
Mhm.
But we still have bad news because it's not working, right? The great news will be if it were working.
Same stuff.
Not actually sure where to look at because that, any of you guys had a iOS device where we can test that build?
I have an iOS device, but Chantel's on Android.
Yeah, because I just want to validate if because Chantel isn't working from a fresh start. I want to validate if perhaps iOS is working from a fresh start on a real device. Because perhaps I don't know, that might bring some clarification to the
So build 60 is going to be, I guess, one with the debug menu. I see
think
there's 61 and 62. I think 60 like parentheses 2 might be the one with the debug menu.
yeah, that's with the main. I'm not sure with the what the good version is.
Okay, so we got our debug menu. Yep, I'm all green on iOS.
Awesome. So that is something. So Android specific, not working from first start.
That's
Token invalid, not passing barrier token.
and it's something about Chantel's Android, I believe, because my Android is all green
Oh, something else.
and my iPhone is all green.
What iPhone? What iOS? Oh, sorry. What Android device are you using, Shanto?
She is
And
Android 13, and it
Oh.
is a
S21 5G.
S21 5G. Okay.
Okay, that's good enough. One sec. But yeah, turns out that the burger menu was pretty useful from the start.
What's up?
Turns out the debug tool was pretty useful from the start.
Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely good.
What is your Android device, Jerry?
My Android device?
Yeah.
Oof, it's a Galaxy. Got it at Walmart for $30. Let's see, what's it called? I forget what this thing is called. Go to settings. Galaxy A03s.
Oh, nice. I think my nephew has one of those.
Got it for like $30 from the store.
That's pretty good. Androids aren't that useful over there, right? People use more iOS.
Oh yeah, iOS is far more used, but Android is the one with the problems.
Yeah. I mean, common systems for many different hardwares, right? That's always a nightmare.
Yeah.
Same with Windows. And Linux. All right, so Jerry's working. Galaxy 3S, 2x Wi-Fi G. I also dropped a message to his mail so he let us know when he's back, because he might have some useful input on this. Double checking here, trying to figure some reason as per why. Actually, let's try Corso. Let's see if the global thingy can help us find something to go. Are you liking it, Jerry?
Like what?
The cursor?
Oh yeah. Ismail's been using Claude Code and he likes it too. I've been debating about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard pretty good about it. About both Cloud and Cursor. Although Cloud, I think it's really expensive for what it does.
I think it's $20 for Claude.
Yeah, but it's $20 limited, and if you need more, you have to pay more. And then there's a version where you are like free to use it 100%, but that's like $100.
Okay, yeah, I'm curious how much Ismail spend is on it. Oh, the Chantel just drank.
I hope you guys hadn't been trying to get my attention.
No, we
Someone had called and it transferred my mic to my phone and then never transferred it back to my computer. And it wasn't until I was like, it's been pretty quiet for a while, and I look and I see there's little bubbles talking. I'm like, oh man.
Oh man. That's funny.
Okay. So, yeah, well, so we're gonna. I think adding more debug information on the AI, like not on AI, on like the current user session information.
Mm-hmm.
That
Such
would
as
be
what do you think would be useful?
like the Firebase user, like the Firebase user ID, like is logged in with Firebase. Let's see. Yeah, Firebase. Yeah, and then the token. Maybe anything we could do with the token.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm. Oh. Um. All right. Well, so you're checking out. You're going to enhance the debug menu. I know Ismail wants to meet about something.
Yeah. Okay. I am following some ideas cursor provided, such as Android specific manual reloading of the token in case it is invalid the first time. I'm still trying to understand why the suggestion, because it should be standard, right? If the token is in there, we get a fresh token. That's the whole idea of the thingy. So not sure why we are doing that. Why doing that only for Android? So I have to think on it here and analyze what it's saying. But yeah, I will let you know when I have a version for testing, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If you don't need anything, let me go check with Ismail.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'll see you.
Take care, sir. Thank you.
See you.
Hey, Wells, do you still need me to do any more tests for you?
Not right now, Shinto. Thank you for the support. It was pretty useful.
Okay. Feel free to Slack me if you need me.
Okay, I guess I'll drop the call then and reach you and Jerry when I come up with a follow up.
Sounds good. Have a good
Yeah.
one. Bye.
Thank you, Shinto. Always a blast.